Peace and greetings. What's good? It's Night here, back for another tarot combos. Sorry, I'm making all kinds of noise. The original tag video is by Amber in Wonderland. Information will be in the down bar. And I would be remiss if I did not talk about the Rider-Waite Smith-Waite deck, which in my case, one of my favorites is the Centennial weight, and Pixie's Astounding Lenormand by Edmund Zebrowski. These were literally made for each other. So let's just go ahead and flip through. I know this is not the most exciting thing. Oh my gosh, the Fool pops up. Okay, so here we have the Fool and the Tower. Now, the Tower in Lenormand is not the same as the Tower in the Tarot. So for this combination of cards, I would say something along the lines of, you know, if you're looking for a new job, if you're starting a new job, you know, go for it. Know what the risks are. But, you know, if you've been thinking about applying for something that you're interested in, go for it. Go for it. You have to take a leap of faith to see whether or not you can get that position, and you never know. The luck might be on your side. So, yeah. Here we have the Judgment card. I do read reversals, but for the purposes here. So here we have the birds and the Judgment card. Maybe with this particular pairing, it could be about a bunch of rumors. Okay, the card did come up in reverse, so let me just continue on that way. In this case, I feel like there's rumors, going around, or the cards would suggest, I'm just riffing with you guys, that it could be about rumors specifically, because birds are about a whole bunch of chit chatter. And then Judgment card could be in the realm of judgment, but also with it being in reverse, there's this internalized thing about wanting to hearing that calling and acting on that calling that's going to revitalize you, that it's being held within. There's something, it hasn't quite happened just yet, and it could be because maybe there's other people talking and you're not sure what your next step is. Should you come out with it, or shouldn't you? Things like that. Sometimes we self-impose our own judgments based on the external world, and in a lot of cases in a lot of cases, we have to do what we have to do, I suppose. So we have the Crossroads paired with the Empress in reverse. Reverse. So maybe here's a crossroads, maybe the theme of children is involved. Maybe the theme of your mom is involved. What do you do with this particular situation? It could be about creativity. Maybe you're having a block with creativity. You don't know if you want to stick with your tried and true path, or you want to venture out and try some new things. Could go this way, could go that way. And I know for some of you guys, this might seem like a boring kind of pairing, but for those of us that are, that like to try to keep it classic when we can, or where we can, I think this is a really clear and complementary pairing. Here we have the Five of Wands paired with the Clouds. Now the dark side of the Clouds is all the way on this side in this deck. So if you watch a few other ones, sometimes the dark side is closer to the card on the left. But in this case, things are clear about the confrontation or the group dynamics that are going on, and then it's just a matter of navigating through that. Sometimes I like to think about this Five of Wands card as an internal dynamic of just not knowing which ideas, which passions to stick to and to begin to try to manifest. Sometimes you just have, when the muse comes in, the muse is just like chattering so hard and all over the place, that is hard to pin it down. But I feel like paired with the clouds, that will become clear. It will become clear and you'll be able to move forward from it. All right, so I will do one more and then we will wrap up this video. Oh, okay. And the ring. Oh, okay. Interesting. So the ring is about cyclical things, also contracts and stuff like that. So with the 9 of Swords in reverse, I feel like this could be suggesting that okay, so let's just common denominator. Since I see the ring, somebody's proposing marriage. Maybe you are internally stressed about the proposal itself, for example. And the proposal could be about marriage, but the proposal could be work related. It could be a proposal for work, on whether or not they'll accept it or something like that. It's not necessarily keeping you up at night, but you are internalizing the stress regarding this commitment or this arrangement that you are to set forth over. Oh my goodness, these cards that are coming up, what's the deal? Okay, so here we have the 3 of Swords. Yes, the 3 of Swords and the Anchor. And in these pairing together, I feel like the weight of the stress or the heartbreak or the conflict between the mind and the heart, it's still weighing extremely heavy at this current time. So that would give me a context like how I would read for the person. Maybe I can't just be sharp at the tongue. I'll still be truthful, but I have to be a little bit more tactful with my words as a reader. And seeing these 2 cards specific come out, it's like, oh, okay, this is still weighing heavy. Maybe it's still weighing heavy because there's the remnants of what has happened. You're still dealing with that fallout, if you will. Could be things like that for these 2 guys. And 8 of Swords and the Stork. Interesting. So the Stork, I usually think about children when I see the Stork. And then the 8 of Swords, it could just be, the mind processes when you're in the 3rd trimester, that everything is going to go smooth. There's a worry. There's, you can't help it. It's the nature of parenthood. You want everything to go smooth. You hope for the best. And, you can be stuck in that place of thinking, oh my God, what about this? What about that? But the Stork coming up kind of reminds them like, everything's going to be okay. It's going to be cool. Just relax and don't allow your thoughts don't get consumed with the worst case scenario, and think on the brighter side and allow that love to come through. Here we have the 4 of Cups and the Lilies. That is a pair right there. Oh my God, how am I at 9 minutes? Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I was trying to keep these at least 5 minutes and now I'm at 9 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video right here. Thank you for watching. Much love, many blessings. Peace.